recently revealed its new liquid glass effect in their latest UI update, and it's gorgeous. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to recreate the same stunning effect in Figma step by step. Ready? Let's get started. First, I create a responsive button. If you don't know how, check out this video on screen. Round the corners and set the fill opacity to 1%. Add a gradient stroke, set both color stops to white, and add a third white stop. Set the second stop's opacity to 0 and the third to 25%. Then change the gradient angle. Now let's add some effects. Click the plus button next to the effects and from the drop-down choose background blur. You can play around, use either uniform or progressive. I'm going to go with progressive. Set the start point to 0 and the end to 4. Then adjust the angle. Nice. Let's add a few more effects. I'm going to add some details to make it look more like glass. Add an inner shadow, set the X position to -1, Y to -2, blur to 1.7, color opacity to 20%, and the blend mode to luminosity. Next, add a second inner shadow, set X to 0, Y to -4, blur to 2.5, color opacity to 35%, and blend mode to plus lighter. Let's change the shadow color to white. Good. Now add another inner shadow. Set X and Y to 1, blur to 1.5, 75% white color, and blend mode to hard light. Then add a drop shadow. Set X and Y to 0, blur to 1, and use 20% black for the color. Now we have our glass button. To create the liquid effect, draw a rectangle a bit bigger than the button and place it inside the frame. Because of the auto layout, it goes next to the text. Let's select it and next to position, click Ignore Auto Layout. Now we can move it anywhere we like. Nice. In the Layers panel, drag it above the text so we can see the button label. Center align it, select the frame, and check Clip Content. Select the rectangle, fill it with white, and change the opacity to 1%. Now it's time to apply some effects and let the magic happen. Add a texture. I set the size to 45 and the radius to 15. Play around and pick the setting you like. This works for me. Let's add a background blur effect too. Choose progressive, set the start to 0 and the end to 6. To clean up the edges, select the rectangle, make it a bit bigger, and tweak the progressive blur. Good. Now that we have our button ready, we can use it to create more buttons. Grab the frame tool and draw a square frame. Then right-click on the buttons frame and copy properties. Right-click on the new frame and paste properties. Next, select the rectangle, hold the Option or Alt key and drag it into the second frame to duplicate it. Then center it. If you want to resize it, use the Scale tool so everything stays in place. You can add text or an icon inside this button and create different styles. And that's it. You've just created a fully customizable liquid glass button in Figma. Let me know if you'd like to see more effects like this. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, elevate and create.